Here's one of my other tasks I'm dealing with this winter is, as you can see here, I've built out what's going to be for growing my tomatoes next year. These are tomato trellis, that's what it is, trellis for my tomatoes. So I'm going to build another one in another bed because I've got two beds I've determined over the course of this summer that are hot enough for the tomatoes to produce beautifully. And they have sun most of the day and most of the time. Although today being November, what is date today? It's November, it's getting near the end of the month. We're almost at the end of the month. November 28th. And I realized, although I hadn't been here for 2 weeks, and it's November 28, 2020, and since I hadn't been here for 2 weeks, I hadn't seen how the sun changed. But over the last 2 weeks, when I was here 2 weeks ago, we had a sunny day, so I got to see the sun coming across the tree line back towards the south. And there's trees about 300 meters back from here, maybe 350 meters back. There's some really big trees, which leads off into some forested areas, parkland, etc. But I didn't realize that I knew the sun was going to drop lower and I knew it was going to get below those trees, but I didn't know it was going to be so soon. It's like here we are today, it's a sunny, clear day, and I have almost zero sun in the yard right now because of how low the sun is. And since the sun is still dropping in the sky, and it'll be dropping for another month, up until December 21st when we hit the lowest point, and then it starts to climb again on December 25th. That's the rising of the sun. That's the resurrection of life. For those of you that don't know, go watch the movie Zeitgeist. You will really enjoy it. It's free. It's on YouTube. At any rate, I don't have that. But what I'm building here is I'm building out a trellis for my tomatoes. And I'm going to be building one in another bed behind me here. And I'll show you what I'm doing for that and how I build out this trellis. And so it's all set and ready for me in the spring. Like I said, it's winter time. Do all the things you want to do, the little tasks that need to be done, fine-tuning. That's basically what I'm doing to the Oasis right now, is fine-tuning. So off we go. We'll set the camera back up over there so you can see what I'm doing. And that one too, again, will be too some great country music that I've been pulling in. And all its great music comes from audio blocks. They don't give me any money, but if they ever see me and decide to, I'll take money. I'm always good for money. Thinking of which, don't forget, folks, like and subscribe. If you're liking these videos, like and subscribe to the videos. It would be greatly appreciative. Hopefully I can gather a bigger audience, As of this date here, November 28, 2020, I have 14 subscribers, and I probably know every one of them, almost. I think there's like 3 or 4 that I have no clue who they are. But at the moment, it's just my friends and family. So thank you, friends. Thank you, family. I appreciate you watching the videos. All right, off we go.
Up, the top is down, Wayfarer shade my bell, Georgia plates are rocking too, that's squeaking her old Chevelle. I'm a drinking whiskey baby, Miss Molly's doing fine. She takes the wheel and leads me to a place beyond the pines. Georgia baby, Georgia, hey hey, you're rocking that sass and vine. Yeah, running on Georgia time. Golly, Molly sure likes Jekyll, but Molly, she can't hide. I tip my hat to Georgia, baby, rolling that southern pride. Yeah, I'm a drinking whiskey baby on a smoky toky mountain high. An aviator, trooper, black and whites with my supply. Pop the trunk, he taxed my junk, yeah, 50 let it slide. A ripe Savannah lawman's a rolling good old southern pride. Georgia, baby, Georgia, hey, hey, you're rocking that sass and vine. Jekyll, but Molly, she can't hide. I tip my hat to Georgia, baby, rolling that Southern pride. Golly, Molly loves her soul. A fat bass is where it's at. From mighty to low drum beat and a blues riff on a sax, soul brother echoes through that. Stand to Georgia pines, James Brown on the 8-track on that road up to Caroline. Georgia, baby, Georgia, hey, hey, you're rocking that sass and vine. Me and Bill, Kenny Red Chevelle, yeah, running on Georgia time. Golly, Molly sure likes Jekyll, but Molly, she can't hide. I tip my hat to Georgia, baby, rolling that Southern pride. Come on down to Georgia, baby, we pray her Southern pride steals your heart and carves it to that stand of Georgia pine. Hey, yeah, Georgia, baby, Georgia, yeah, yeah, a place beyond the pines. I tip my hat to Georgia, baby, rolling that Southern pride. Rolling that Southern pride, Georgia pine.
All right, I think this is it. Yeah, here I am. All right, oh, this is it. This is the trellis for my tomatoes coming into next season. So I'll have 8 tomato plants here, I'll have 8 tomato plants there. And the wonderful thing about tomatoes being self-pollinating, their chance to cross-pollination are minimal. So I'll try a couple of different varieties side by side each other. Who knows, I could get cross-pollination, could end up with some interesting seeds when I collect seeds, but I will end up with some good tomatoes. And these 2 beds here are the hottest beds in the garden, and tomatoes need lots of heat. My peppers will be surrounding this area in their pots. I'm going to grow my peppers in the pots next year instead of trying to grow them in here. And because tomatoes take up a lot of space and whatnot, I'm going to keep them separate, unlike what I did this past year, my first year of doing it. As I say, your first year of doing a garden in a new area, it's a learning curve, learning what your little microclimate is. It's not like I haven't gardened before. I mean, I've been gardening for decades, you know. Well, the last couple of decades I've been in an apartment, so I hadn't been able to, but I used to always have a garden everywhere I lived. This is my first time, though, on full-blown growing enough produce to live off of. Anyway, that's what you do. Really simple thing to do. All this is built with scrap wood, which we had a whole lot of it here. And that's what you do, is just get a board going across, tie it down. You know, it's going to be an interesting thing for me. You know, hopefully it doesn't break on me. It might. Huh, that's interesting. I didn't even notice that about the board. That's a fitted together board. Anyway, that's what you get from the Oasis, and little by little these videos will get better and better. I swear to God. Take care now. Bye-bye.